Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of our Langrisser mobile series. And let me have 1 second here. We are gonna be summoning today. And the summons that we will aim for are actually quite obvious, sadly. Okay, there we go. So, what is going up? What is going on? Today has been a patch day, and that is... Wait, is a new skin? Right, there is the congratulations for Erwin Liana for winning Season 4, that is correct. We are actually not gonna buy that. There's something else for soldiers, did I just miss that? Ah yeah, this one, I don't want it. It's because I'm on the PC client, okay. I had seen this before, so no worries, click click click. So, the questions will come, why are we summoning? And before we answer this question, I wanted to point out one easy thing. The tickets or the stuff that we can get here, not really a ticket, I guess, if you do them all. It can get tricky in the case of her, the Crystal Gale person. I just want to show that the easiest strategy to get this done is to start by attacking this person. He should die on the first... you know what? I guess we can do it. Because there are many combinations of things you could do. The secret is basically kill all the ranged units, let the melee units die in counterattack. Okay, this didn't die. That's already annoying. I think we should be fine regardless. Okay, so now we need to get away from this person. So we do 1, 3, 3, 3, 2, 3. Okay, so we chivalry here, kill this. Nice. And now we go all the way here and kill this mage, as to stay away from this other mage.
Awesome, been waiting all day for this.
Nice.
Good luck.
Thank you. Hey Soda, how are you doing? And the last thing you do is you have to use your super to kill this and try to damage the flyer as much as you can. So it's not like a super hard puzzle, but it's annoying to know in which order you were actually meant to go around and kill stuff. And now you know. So this person dies in counter, and the other person also probably dies in counter. If not, we'll take care of it very quickly. As it is, turn 4, no damage dealt to me, it's all fine. So, with that, you can take care of this yourself too. Alright, so, now onto the reason why we go for all land use, even though probably everybody knows that I kinda hate land use. Oldius brings two things to the table. He's the second buffer for Mythical Realm, which could come in handy in case you don't want to use Gizarov, or somehow he got banned and you have a box that has both of them because all your box is mythical. That could be it. And the second kind of more important reason is that he cleans ground debuffs or buffs, whatever is thing. So other than the sword of the last hero, I think he can actually cleanse literally everything else. And what's more important is his cleansing skill basic, which is this wall, I guess you could call it wall. So it's not a line attack, but technically it is. I don't know, it's weird. So it's a vertical line attack. I guess we could go for that. It has 2 turns cooldown only, which is ridiculously low for anyone that can imagine it. And it can be casted from super far away, and it creates a wall, and it basically is a protection from all the long leg teams that basically exist forever. So he kind of turns into a must-have, especially during this season and probably the next, where long legs are a thing. Everyone is using Ares, everyone is using horses, everyone is just attacking from 7 million tiles away, and such is life. The last thing, which has no effect on me, but a lot of people, I guess, will be happy about, I hate it, when he dies, he cleanses everything, so he may be good at AI defense. I really insist, please everyone remember, you could just not have an AI defense and be happy about it. So, we're gonna be summoning for him. I will only aim for the first copy of him, and I don't care about Helena at all. If we get, let's say, 2 SSRs and it's not Landius, I may choose to stop. In general, radar banners are not a thing you should summon if you are free-to-play or a VIP player. Unless it's a crossover event, but our next crossover event is in 2 months, not 1, as the schedule usually was. That means there's still 2 full months to rebuild after summoning this, because I'm probably not summoning on the next banner anyway. So, here we go. I think the last thing I had ever summoned a billion years ago was an SSR, so we must be 100 away from pity. And let's see how we do on summoning Oldius. Oh my god. So there's a chance for the shortest video in existence. And we will go with it. That's Anna. Keith. Roga. Lewin. Sonia. And that's Scott, by the way. Keith. Shortest video in existence. Okay, thank you all very much for watching. Oh my god, this is so ridiculous. I will take it. I am very okay with this. Okay. Well, alright. How about we go exploring what he can do? Shortest summoning session. Alright. I even tried to make a longer intro so that people could join, but apparently it will be too late for them. Okay, so why is this person so ridiculous? Very, very easy. He is Yellow Legend. Everyone runs Yellow Legend. Sorry. A lot of people run Yellow Legend. But more importantly, he is the second buffer for Mythical Realm. And what can he do? When a friendly unit is within, I believe, 2 blocks, intelligence is increased by a lot. Unit is not affected by melee damage penalty, so you can get punch and counter punch pretty well. When hero dies, dispel all debuffs from allies within a 3-block radius. This is some sort of AoE counter to the debuff thing. Also affects all blocks hit with the Dazzling Light effect, and this is basically gonna be repeated all over the place. Also for 4 rounds, quite ridiculous. When enemy, flying or cavalry tries to move through this terrain, make the cost +1, even if it's sky, even if it's water or whatever, which in this case counts for everyone who says passable terrain treated as plains, which means anyone with ninjutsu or anyone with not a water talent but rather juggler. So it makes movement very hard for them. And for example, a juggler that doesn't have boots moves 3. With this thing on, he only moves 1, and you know, moving 1 is quite low. In the case of Landius, he can move 2 because horses are OP, but still 2 is much better than 5. And then if your own infantry or aquatic units attack while inside this terrain, they can move back 2 blocks as if they were a meteor unit with the buff. This theme will be repeated all over, so it's not like he does, I don't know, crazy damage. It's just that he prevents a bunch of annoying things from happening. And how does he do this, other than by having lightning? Well, first of all, he has dev support, which is negligible. Light Array. 2 rounds cooldown, not 3 like other AoE. So attacks multiple enemies in the span. This spell can be cast in 3 tiles range, but then spans 2 to each side, up and down, and then 1 more block. So it's literally like a firewall if you want to imagine it from other games. Then deals extra damage to cavalry, I believe. No, that was wrong. It just deals a bit of damage, and then in this ridiculous sizely blocked, it applies the debuff that we're talking about to the ground. You could also use this to clean Licorice's ground debuffs or the new characters' crystals, for example, if they bother you, or anything else. And because of the 2-round cooldown, you could just pew 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 very, very often. So, for example, you do this, you do whatever spell next, and I believe at the other turn it's already back. That's how crazy it is. Okay, then that's basically all it does. It just puts the AoE all around the place. Let's go over this side. Cleanse, attacks, deals extra damage to demons. He has Indomitable because he's still Landius. This is crazy. It's a spellcaster with Indomitable that has to be killed twice. That is really annoying. Alternatively, you could go for this. What is this? When all friendly infantry, lancer, cavalry unit within... Okay, so this is just a command buff for everyone. It's interesting. Maybe it has a use in PvE, but I don't see this being used in PvP. And then we go finally for the Divine Incarnation. It offers the basic things. Also gives the buff range damage increased by 12%, so it's already decent when you have to auto-attack, I guess. And after taking action, if you haven't dealt damage, one debuff is dispelled from you. It is some sort of support, it is no healing, but he's mainly only to cast it for other people to have a buff that is not coming from Gizarov. Alright. Finally, somewhere is... wait, I was told once that there's a way to look at it. Feel like if I go to summon... no. This. Yeah, that makes sense. But the other one. Oh, I did it again. Here, awaken. Alright, here we go. This is the 3C that he starts with. And it says, so it's 5 rounds cooldown. It's a 3 wave of 5 blocks. So basically similar to Lambda, I guess, without upgrades. Or you know what, Dark Breath, Dragon Breath, any of those. All friendly units within 2 blocks take 15% less damage, less range damage, and have 30% less chance of being critically hit, and healing effects on them are increased by 15%. This is passive 2 blocks radius around him. So basically, he still remembers his 3C from Landius command era, Aura. Then he does Magic Attack. Attacks all enemies in 3 lines, deals 3.6, which is the same multiplier as Black Hole. Even though there's some with 0.4, this is still a decent number. And mind you, if you remember his talent, he increases, there we go. If there's an ally within 3 blocks, that's 20% more int, and that's quite big. And then he does, so deal the damage, push everyone back 2 blocks, and also affect all blocks hit with the thingy. So that means you get to push some people away if you want to get them out of protection, or push the tank away if it's not Landius, okay, young Landius, in case you want to get the other characters out of protection and so on. Or if you simply want to keep away all those ridiculously long-legged moving characters, you can use this, and then no one below 6 moves infantry will be able to reach you. And that's very, very brutal. This type of thing can keep away an Ares, can keep away actually so many things that is really worth considering. And this is basically why this character is quite ridiculous. Even at level 1, he can already perform all the duties that you would need him for. Alright. So, the most likely scenarios that you'll be using this skill instead, but this will be the basic setup. It's a revive, it's the wall of fire, and it's the terrain explosion. And in terms of soldiers, I actually have no idea what he has available. But anyone with zealots is my friend. And if I want something ranged, I guess Trent Guards would also be pretty good. He's not there to deal damage in any case. As you can see, I think Wizard will be his strongest attack person. Am I missing something? I guess an Elf Master. I don't see it. I really think either Zealot and you go melee punch, or Trent Guard and you just refuse to die for a long time. Okay. I've seen some people talk about this tanking, but I don't see it. I guess the base stats must be better. But yeah, Crystal Warlocks, oh my god, I didn't see them. Yeah, Crystal Warlock would be a solid pick in that case. How did I not see this? Doesn't matter. Alright, let's go back. Finally, it's an interesting question of what we would equip on such a hero. And let us see. So there's actually no way to make him heal, per se. But it could be one of the options to use the Tear of the Goddess. No, it's healing effects. I thought it was intelligence, but I was wrong. No. I mean, you could use Star Earrings to prevent assassins from killing you. You could destroy melee attackers when they go for you. I guess actually Holy Ring would make the most sense, just in terms of regular gear. And then the Tenyo suit is probably the best one. And as far as staffs go, what could you use? I mean, there is a tiny point towards Miracle Staff, but I don't see. Yeah, I think Miracle Staff would just be the way.
You mean Holy Grail for 1 block heal?
You mean Holy Grail for 1 block heal? Oh, you know what? I guess that would be interesting. You have to deal damage, so that kinda sucks. But I can see this not being the worst option. I normally would never recommend something like this. It's so hard to position yourself. But this character has so much reach that it could be quite ridiculous. It's a good idea, Soda Puppy. That was pretty good. I'll take the suggestion. You know what? I have no one else who uses it, so might as well do that. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do Tenyo, and I'm gonna do Tenyo. And voila, we're out of stuff once again. Well, now it will be a slow trudge until we level everything up. I guess I actually have enough to level everything up. I just have to put the effort for it. Crystal Warlock. Look at that power increase. And let's see if we do a quick level up. Beautiful. Oh no. The predictions, they're all bad. Nostradamus is against us. Okay, and you know what? Let's take him to awaken. No, I'll do that later. Alright, in that case, the exploration of the Sage of the Trees, which everyone calls Oldius or Oldius, just works out quite well. I hope you have enjoyed the video of today, and I will see you at another time, maybe in the weekend when we debut Oldius in our arena box. Thank you all, and see you soon.